In a little hippie hut down a country road, there's a girl named Jonesy with a carefree soul. She's got chickens in the yard, running wild and free, and she's rolling up her life in a sweet green dream. Jonesy in her hippie hut, life's a breeze, smoking that good stuff, feeling so at ease, with the chickens clucking and the sun so bright. Jonesy's living in her own kind of life. She wakes up with the sunrise, no shoes on her feet, dancing in the garden to a reggae beat. She's got a peace sign hanging on her front porch swing, and a big old smile for everything. Jonesy in her hippie hut, life's a breeze, smoking that good stuff, feeling so at ease, with the chickens clucking and the sun so bright. Jonesy's living in her own kind of life. She's got no worries, just the earth and sky, living her life, no need to try, with a heart full of love and a head full of dreams. Jonesy's riding on life's sweet stream. Jonesy in her hippie hut, life's a breeze, smoking that good stuff, feeling so at ease, with the chickens clucking and the sun so bright. Jonesy's living in her own kind of life. So if you ever feel lost or caught in a bind, just think of Jonesy and you'll surely find that the simple life's the one that's truly free, in a hippie hut, just like Jonesy's, you see. So if you ever feel lost or caught in a bind, just think of Jonesy and you'll surely find that the simple life's the one that's truly free, in a hippie hut, just like Jonesy, you see.
No, I'm just looking.
Oh,
I'm just watching. I need to make sure I can fast forward the parts I want you to fast forward.
oh, no.
Yeah,
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello.
Don't worry, I'll run in and take over. Right quick.
No, you won't. I've missed you guys so much. Hello. Hey, Queen Bella. Thank you for your welcome in. Yes, make sure y'all hit the like for me. Hey, Kate the Magnificent. Grain. Remy. Granny Bassmaster, I've missed you. Hey, Bridget. Bridget, did you see? You're all the way in the Discord now. I just had to give you access, but you're in there now, girl. You in there. Hey, Willow. Hello. Hey, Mac, talking smack, Mac attack. Listen. Hey, Mac put out some songs for Bullhorn Betty, and you got creators that are out here pitching bitch fits about not being mentioned on Dolly Visions, not having their channel dropped on Dolly Vision, doing the same thing to AMAC. Clue, get a clue, bitch. That is hypocritical as fuck. Don't do that. You can't be bitching about Dolly not dropping your link or your channel or giving you your kudos, and you're not willing to do that for AMAC. You knew you had to go to her channel to access the songs. So you knew exactly where they were, where they came from. This whole, I don't know who this is. It don't matter if you know who this is. You drop that link, boo. That's it. That's all. Thank you for joining, Lindsay Lee. I appreciate it. Hey, Mama Bear. It's just super simple. Just have some decency. Drop the link. It don't matter if you know them. It don't matter if you even support them as a creator. Hell, I drop JLR's link when I show his shit, and I don't support him at all. I drop Dolly's link if I'm showing something on his shit. It's just the right thing to do. It's just the right thing to do. Thank you for renewing, Okie. I appreciate you. And y'all can please make sure to drop Amax Bullhorn Betty songs, because we gonna give credit where it's due. We ain't just gonna use that shit. It's just dirty, man. How you gonna go live and call PJ every name in the book, calling her all kinds of shit, horse face and all of this shit, all because she must be jealous of you because Dolly didn't drop your link when he used some of your live stream. You did that because Dolly didn't want to drop your link. Dolly didn't want to share who the information was coming from. You did all that nastiness just because he didn't want to drop your link. And I stood up for you then. He should have dropped your link, period. But you do all that, and then you do the same thing to AMAC. Stop that shit. Don't do that no more. I am so glad to see y'all. Can we also talk about, okay, last night I spent a good, now I am very ashamed to say this. Yes, I'm out of the loop. I'm out of the loop on Sebastian Rogers because I feel like if you're discussing anything about Sebastian Rogers right now that doesn't pertain to the facts only of the case, i.e. Betty, Dog the Bounty Hunter, Nick the Hat, JLR, whatever it is, you are just as much of a tragedy pimp. Because it's not doing anything for Sebastian. It's just not. And it took me having some time away to realize that. Yes, people love it because it's the drama of it all. It's the circus of it all. And even I watch it, but I just don't want to partake in it right now. So I will not be doing that. I will give you my opinion. I'll give you my opinion on Dog's old slimy looking ass with his old lady thinking that she can be the next Beth. Baby, you will never be Beth. First off. Second off, you need to take your geriatric ass with your weave and your braids back to Honolulu and do your own thing. This is not for you, boo. This is not for fame. But that's exactly why you inserted yourself, to bring attention to yourself. Nick the Hat, you're just as much of a criminal or, well, yeah, he's a criminal, as JLR. Nick the Hat's the Temu version of JLR, in my opinion. So who gives a fuck what he's over here doing? Terry Lynn, you're still just, I think Jay posted that Terry Lynn is out here giving out flyers with her YouTube name attached to it. You got me fucked up. Terlin, what are you doing? Y'all are just out here losing your motherfucking minds. That's what y'all are doing. And I will say I spent 20 minutes last night listening to Truth and Clue going back and forth about if Betty was getting locked up today or not, or what the charges were or not. And that was 20 fucking minutes of my life I could never get back. I backed out and went to TV. Fuck that. And why am I sitting here entertaining that, listening? There's so much more we could do with our time, guys. Like, what the fuck? And that's nothing against Truth or Clue. That's all on me. That's me sitting here listening to them going back and forth about if she's getting locked up or not, and what charges are and what charges are not. And they're just going back and forth about it, trying to figure it out. And I'm like, God damn, this is 20 minutes. I've been sitting here listening to the same thing. Skirt, hold up, catch a clue, Jones, and get your ass out of here. And that's what I did. I did watch Betty's court appearance today. I didn't expect anything more than what they did. So there's that. I think Seth's a piece of shit still for being there. This is nothing to do with Sebastian. Let me make that very clear right now. Like, Seth being there has nothing to do with Sebastian. Today's court appearance had nothing to do with Sebastian. It was all about Betty. And taking whatever digs he can You know what I'm saying? Like just being there sitting by Betty, he thinks is taking a dig at Chris and Katie. But in my opinion, Chris and Katie give zero fucks what Seth's doing anymore. I don't think they give any shits to that. I don't think they give a fuck what he's doing. I think he thinks they do. I think he thinks they do. But I don't think that they actually give a fuck. I think, I know, Kate. That's what I'm saying. I sat there listening to that last night. I said, what are you doing? Go over here and watch TV and edit your Aruba video so you can show your friends y'all's trip. What are you doing sitting here listening to this? I think Seth was only there to affect Chris and Katie. I don't think that it worked. I think it actually put him in a bad light because you're showing you're on the side of stalking, harassing, insulting your ex-wife, which is what this has all been for Seth from the beginning, in my opinion, allegedly. This, to me, it has nothing to do with Sebastian when it comes to Seth. It's all about Katie. That's my opinion alone. Nobody else is responsible for it. That's just how I feel. Hey, Lady K. Yeah, I think Jay thought that he had a bulletproof vest on. Why the fuck would he be wearing a bulletproof vest? Y'all just doing too goddamn much. Y'all just doing too much in this case. And that's what I'm saying. And I still like Jay. I still, I like Jay. I like Granny. I don't think Granny's been really, I don't know. I haven't been watching lately because I've been so busy. But I like these people, but some of y'all are just doing too much. Like, I like Truth. You doing too much, bro. Like, have you ever sat back and thought to yourself, like, why am I spending so much of my time worrying about Betty's court date? Like, have y'all ever thought about that? Because I have. I don't know if Aruba just put a whole nother lens in front of me or what, but I feel like the fuck are we sitting here paying this much attention to that for? If anything, we just made Betty more famous. She was already famous in her mind, right? She was already famous. We just amped that up for her. Like, oh my God, B10 before he's on Queens, he's over on Granny's. Like, he took the day off for this dumb shit today. What is wrong with y'all? It really just shows me that people have nothing but this. And it kind of makes me sad for them. Yeah, Jay is the conspiracy theorist. She absolutely is. I like Jay, but she absolutely is. But it's like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, y'all are spending 8 to 10 hours a day talking about this court with Betty. No, you wasn't, Granny. That's why I said you wasn't even live today. I don't think you've even really been live about much of it at all, have you? Yeah, this is why they go real life. This is these folks' real lives. Yeah, absolutely. I was in Nonsense's chat last night. I was in Nonsense's chat last night and I seen he said that he took the day off for this, and I was like, oh, good God. we are doing too much, y'all. I text Mom, I said, Mom, B10 took the day off for this. I texted her this morning. She said, no, he didn't. I said, yes, he did. He said that nonsense last night. But it does make sense. Like what Willow said, this is their real life. You know, YouTube is their real life. Like Granny goes on for what? If her lives extend, they may extend to 4 hours if it's something like controversial or something like super important, like everybody wants to have a say in it, right? Those lives are different, but for the most part you can count on Granny going live for 2 hours every morning and then being done for the rest of the day. That's not how it is in this community. We got, oh god, I just feel waterboarded. We got Queen live for several hours, then you got Clue popping live, then you got Truth popping live, then Clue might go live again, then Truth might go live again later that night. And I'm just like, where are y'all spouses? Where's y'all's kids? Where's y'all spouses? Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all I'm sorry, I'm just being petty. I'm being petty. It is. I do too. I love Granny's early morning lives. Like in every single morning. It's like clockwork. I know I can count on them. People want to know why Betty acts like she is the shit. Well, these people give her attention every day, all day, period. They do. Absolutely. What would they do if BHB gets banned from YouTube? Serious question. They will follow her to TikTok. I know, Granny. Me too. I try not to go over 2 hours because there's just too much shit to do. But it's like you go live, you go over the topic, you give people the space to, conversate about it. And then you go on about your day, whether that's taking care of your youngins or going and doing something with your youngins or getting ready to pick them up from school or cleaning the house before you pick them up from school. I admire that. I appreciate that. None of this is to you, my love. I promise. None of this is to you. Granny. Oh no, I'm up and going at Granny's time. And it's a lot like Savage. Savage has her time frame too. So I know when Granny goes off, Savage is about to start. Or maybe at the end of Granny's, Savage is starting. Take a shower, wipe your ass. Love on your fur babies. Love on your human babies. Go sweep your porches off. I'm sorry. It's just, it absolutely, this does give Betty a bigger head, but I know it's impossible to not talk about. But I think there's a way to talk about these things without making it your whole life. And I think Granny would be an example of that, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, the pudding don't lie. The proof is in the pudding, baby. Amen. Talking smack member for 9 months. Thank you, baby. Pretty is as pretty does. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Proof is in the pudding. Here comes Grandma. 16 months. Thank you for renewing, Grandma. I appreciate all the love and support. I don't know. I just want everybody. I kind of don't want YouTube to, and it's not up for me to say, but it hurts my heart that YouTube is all, it seems like all some people have. And it's just like, man, that sucks. Did you miss the dog tweet? No, I heard it and it made absolutely 0 sense. Is that the one you're talking about, Kate? Where it was like, what? He's senile as fuck. What is he doing? I feel the same way about Dog right now, coming into this situation and this Sebastian Rogers case, the same way I felt about him going into the Brian Laundrie case. Like, it was comical. It was a joke. The case itself isn't, but him thinking he finna do anything is. There's skim on that pudding. Hey, Spitfire. Oh, you want to watch the birthday video? Here, we'll play it. Here, let's for the birthday men. She always shows up. Oh shit. So Becca said it's her birthday. I don't know if it really is or not, but happy birthday if it is. If it's anybody's birthday I missed over the last week, happy birthday. I love you. The hippie hut loves you, and we appreciate you. Grandma said, who cares? It's the birthday video. Hold on, what are y'all talking about with dog and the skunk? Is that the tweet I heard that didn't make any sense? Who was he calling the skunks though? Yeah, eat that ice cream. I know. That's my favorite one. I'll buy him an ice cream. Okay, it is. It is. It's Becca's birthday. Oh, it was a fake account. Oh, the chocolate chunk at the bottom of the cone is the best, Grain. Fuck the rest of the ice cream. You do pop out of the bushes burning. Oh, they thought he was calling them out. Oh, Queen Bee and Panel. Oh, they thought he was, but it was a fake account, probably. Okay. Okay. But it was from the person that screenshot it. So they had been watching Queens, and when they screenshotted it, Queen's shit was in the back. Yeah, I get that. I do that all the time. Where? Where? I need to know where they sell just the chocolate cone ends. Coming in hot. Coming in hot. Oh, I'm gonna have to look those up. Look, Kate said, thanks for explaining that. Kate done thought. Kate probably thought they was still reeling over that. Oh, y'all, we got back. Our hens, our 3 hens, the new girls, they are so big now. They grew so much in a week. You passed? You passed on those? What are you thinking, Grain? But they're still running with being skunks. Okay, well, there you go, Kate. They're still running with it. So there's that. The bottom bite. Ooh, and call it that. That would be a good name for them. That sounds so good, Willow. All right. So, anyways, we're gonna get on over to this. It's easier to just make a video of it and go live and show, because I know a lot of my friends in the Discord were wanting to see the trip and everything. So I figured I'd just go live and show the video and commentate through it. And we'll just talk about it, okay? B Tim said today people are trying to say it's fake, and it is fake. Listen, whatever, man. Oh no, before we jump to the video, can I ask this? I did watch the court appearance, but I'm gonna show Titanium real quick because she had Chris up on the screen. What the Billy Ray Cyrus is this? Christopher. We need to do something about this. Chris. First off, in your interviews, you were a decent looking dude. Like, I ain't saying you're ugly now. Don't take that as what I'm saying. I'm not hating on Chris Proudfoot in that way. But I'm gonna give some tips. You know what I'm saying? Some tricks and tips. Okay, first off, get your beard back, baby. Get your beard back. Let's get that going. Second off, let's get rid of that mullet, baby. It just ain't, the mullet ain't mulleting right now. I don't know what's going on. Christopher Elizabeth. Oh, they are big. Look, we've got mullets all around us down here in the South. But this mullet, he looks like that actor. My God, I can't think of who the name is of the actor. I think he just let his party in the back play today. Maybe so, but I don't know. It just ain't working for me. It ain't gotta work for me though. That's the point. It's just gotta work for him. If he's happy with it, great. But I'm I gotta say something. I can't remember the actor's name. Oh my God. I mean, Katie's gotta like it. Yeah, it's gotta be Katie's the one that needs to approve, not Joneson, right? Johnson's just gonna talk a little shit about it because I mean that's what we do. But see, Chris, he looks like that actor. I cannot remember his name. But yeah, without this, let's just act like this part didn't exist. He'd still be all right looking, but I don't know. We need the goatee back. We need to chop some of this off because yeah, you party hardy in the background. Does it blow? Does it blow in the wind? Somebody blow on his hair.
Council, if you'll check your calendars for October the 10th.
I'm open, Your Honor.
I wish I could think of that actor's name. Bill Murray. No. It's not Bill Murray. I'm trying to think of what movie he's in. Danny McBride. Let me look Danny McBride up. That sounds familiar. Danny. No. It's gonna drive me nuts. Not Bill Murray either. Fuck. Eastbound and Down guy. Hold on, let me look. I mean, you know what? That is not who I was talking about. That's the Danny McBride, but in these let me save image. Pictures. Save. Let me open it. And then let me go over here. I wish I could put it on the screen. Let me see how I can do this. Oh my God, that's hilarious. He does. Oh my God. That's not who I was talking about, y'all, but not Nicolas Cage. Damn, look at him. It does look like him, don't it? Oh. Yeah, I like Danny McBride. It does look like him. If he had that goatee, yeah, they would look exactly alike. Oh my God. And look, you could even get your hair braided, Chris. Look at you. Maybe that's what he's going for. Maybe that's the look he's going for. You know?
Yeah, when she was actually following Terry Bauer's talk.
So Anyways. He was hilarious in Pineapple Express. Sean, Seth had a braid today. I know. Very strange. Very strange. Hold on, let's go to that. Let's go to where that. I will say this: Betty's hair looked pretty good today. Look, see it. I mean, it looks a little healthier today. Maybe she did like a oil treatment or mayonnaise treatment or something. I don't know. The lighting didn't work in her favor in the court, but her hair did look a little better today. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
So that's okay. Let's just take that in for a minute. That's just another story. Go fund me for that. But that is like
There's Seth's
so
braid.
so that's okay. Let's just take that in for a minute. Like really, like he walked out with her. Like that is so trashy to me. I am sorry.
Tell him, Titanium. Tell him. And it was all, it wasn't about Sebastian. It was all just to poke at Katie and Chris. And little do you know, Seth, Katie and Chris ain't stressing you. You ain't part of their thought process.
But that is like so.
Does anybody
I
where
mean,
they were
it's
walking
just,
out though?
it's not right. It's not right. You know what she's been doing. She's been talking about getting, weapons. She has been.
There's his bulletproof vest, y'all. Maybe. Mayonnaise like Big Ed? Hell yeah. Listen, what? Willow said soap, water, hair. Or no, air. Soap, water, air. But he also looks like the girl dog owner. Oh, Jesus. Listen, I'm going to think of that actor that he looks like. And when I put them side by side, I'm going to put it on my community post. I will figure it out. I don't know his name, and I can't think in the moment of the movies he's been in, but I will find it, and I will show y'all, and y'all will agree. I promise. Hey, One Shot. Oh, thank you, baby. I'm glad to see you. Grew on Despicable Me, no. I know it's bothering me too. Tony.
What?
Come here. Come here.
Oh.
Now. What actor does he look like right here? I can't think of his name. He played in like older movies. Tony can't think of it either. I will figure it out, guys. I will figure it out. Let's see. I know somebody else played. I think Jay played him walking out. Let's see. Oh, there's Icky Mail. Icky, sticky, icky. Ooh, Boston Bridget's Love. Let's see. Was it on Jay? Or yep, here it is. Okay, let's see. Because I felt like they all thought they were gangsters leaving that courtroom today.
I didn't see Tony. Let's see.
Council, if you'll check your calendars for October the 10th.
of the courtroom, like he couldn't be any further away if he wanted to be. I mean, there's people in jeans. Let's look at,
That's true.
the big picture here. He thought his
Why
ex-wife that
is he
he's
wearing
obsessed and
a
in love
suit?
with and wearing brown. But he is wearing a suit and he braided the skunk tail. She likes that, Tony. I wouldn't. Tara Lynn, show.
I want to know why Tony Mathis's wife is totally fine with him over here spending this much time with this skank bullhorn Betty. That's what I want to know, because I would not be down with that shit. Especially if I knew I had a fraudster as a husband. You know what I'm saying? Because then you already know you can't trust
Shoulder
them.
to shoulder with Tony. Oh, but I don't like. Who is it then? Who is it? It looks like because she's going to have the scoop.
See, her hair looks pretty good right here. Hold on. Okay, girl. I mean, we need a new dye job, but you doing the right thing. You doing the right thing. Don't dye it again yet. Let it grow out. And then you can dye it later after it gets healthy again. But look, they thought they was ganging up in that
We're
courthouse.
analyzing
Look at
this.
'em. Ganging.
Who are these people with them? I can't.
Maybe, Bridget.
What the hell?
Hold on. Tom.
Hey, Angie
hold
B.
on. Tom Sizemore. That name sounds familiar to you.
Jay was in those private chats with Tony. Chase Kaylin, but I ain't a 2 a.m. girl. Oh, you were
Oh.
in those private chats.
What's the other name you said, Willow?
Do you have them still?
Ted Levine.
Chasing is live and Chris is in court. Oh, so they're back?
No, neither of them.
Well, that's fine. Cooter, braided cooter. Dude,
Oh
what is
my
with this
God.
braid? I can't get past that.
Look, this woman right here is happy as can be. Y'all see her right here? What you in court for, ho? You happy. You mighty happy sitting there. Hey, Aries.
So happy supporters are there for Seth and others. I'm in Florida, but sending you hugs. No, Katie was not there. I didn't see Katie at all.
Katie was there, actually. She was.
Look at this lady's laughing. Can we put an overlay on this? Is Seth worried he's going to get shot at? What the fuck? Look.
No, girl.
What's
that's
under
a back
his-
brace? That's 100% a back brace. Yep. That's a back brace. But I get it. I get it. Brain, listen, Jay's got a conspiratorial brain. And that's what causes some issues sometimes. But that's just how her brain works. And I get it. So I get why she thought that was a bulletproof vest. Yeah, it's definitely a back brace, though.
Fuck about Bullhorn Betty. He doesn't give a shit. What a bunch of fools.
Gang.
Who did Tony go
Look
over there
at
and
him.
shake hands with? He's got something on. Seth! I can't with him. I can't with him.
All right. Anyway, I think the suit jacket probably comes with the shoulder pads, but because it's a little too small for him, like it sucks around his arm fat, and it makes it look like he's got the 80s shoulder pads on, like the Madonna shoulder pads. Dog in a retirement home. He needs to cut it out. He does this. He did it with Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito. He's doing it now with Sebastian. It's just the next thing he catches wind of that he thinks he can, jump back in and get attention. It's all for attention. It's not for Sebastian. It's not for missing people. It's for attention. How about you do what you have always done and keep bounty hunting and stay the fuck out of this missing person cases? Yeah, totally sucks. Seth just sucks. I'm sorry. He just does. And I'm not going to go into talking about, because he is still the parent of a missing child. And for now, I know we've got a lot of the speculation and theories going out by certain creators, but for now, all three parents are still innocent for now. So he is still the father, the innocent father for now of a missing child. And it sucks that he keeps putting himself in these positions to look like a complete fool, a douchebag, a fool, trash. Bro, do better for yourself. Hey, Titanium. Yeah, he blows. He blows. Lorenzo, let me look up Lorenzo. Oh, not that one. Y'all are going to be so mind blown when I think of who it is. Oh, y'all are going to be so mind blown. Remy said, I don't think he's putting himself in that position. I think that's just what he is. And that may be true. I'm not going to attack him, but I am going to say you look like a fucking idiot. You're acting like a fucking idiot. How fucking dare you be at that court case today, sitting beside Bullhorn Betty and walking out with her stupid ass? How dare you? Anyways, she let's not forget, Seth, she called your son defective. She said she wanted to find a piece of him. But whatever, I digress. Moving on, because that shit gets me heated. All right. I might have, what do you mean, Chronicles? That's so sad. I just don't feel like there's any excuse for some of the, I feel like this case, yes, it's taken creators to get to this point. It absolutely has. Like the circus was not just done by Seth. You know what I'm saying? But he started it, right? By doing the shady shit he was doing at the beginning. He started it, and then he continues to envelope himself in with the chaos. Like, let the bad actors be the bad actors. Let the people who are going to make this a circus make it a circus, but you don't have to contribute to it. And he has been, and that's what's so fucked up. The shadow. Oh, okay. So anyways, I'm done with that. We're going to go over here to Aruba. Aruba! Okay. Okay. So I'm going to just let it play and I'll explain it as we go. So this was us getting on the airplane. I did fine. Takeoff, I might have passed out a couple of times. I think twice, Tony said. I don't know. But I just know I kept waking up. So I think I had, and I did take a Xanax, but I think I had just gotten myself so worked up that when we started taking off, I just lost it. But once we were up, I was fine. The flight went fairly smooth, barely any turbulence. It was wonderful, to be honest. And then I didn't look out the window at all until we got to Aruba. Okay, so that's what that was. That was from the airplane. That was right before we landed in Aruba. So let me tell y'all this story about the rental car. We had already scheduled our rental car through budget, right? Because Tony gets a discount with the budget. Oh, also, we paid $20 for the flight there. He gets the discount with the rental company. So we get there and we pass these people that are kind of like scouters. I don't know. They're scouting for people who need rental cars, right? So this guy approaches us. Tony's like, no, it's okay, dude. I've already got one scheduled over here at budget. Dude said, okay, if it ends up being too much, come back and see me. We go to budget. We had already had it scheduled. They told us it was $200 for the week. We go in there. We don't have credit cards because we don't believe in debt. We don't want debt. We have a debit credit card. They wanted a credit card. Without a credit card, they charged us $200 extra. So it was going to be $400 for the week for that rental car. Well, my fat ass started pitching a little fit up in there. I was like, no, that's not what it said online. They should include that. Like, they should let you know shit like that. So Tony's like, hold up, let us go talk. So we step outside, we talk, right? This dude inside the budget charges the card anyways without permission. Charged $400 to the card. We go back in there and Tony tells them, this is how we found out. Tony, when we were out there talking, Tony went and talked to the scout guy that was looking for people to come rent cars from them because their car rental place is not on the main strip right in front of the airport when you get off the plane. So you don't really know about them unless you Google, right? So he goes and talks to that dude and that dude tells them, $250 for the week. So Tony comes back to me. Now, is this sketchy? Yes, it's sketchy. We're in a country we don't know. But YOLO, we finna save that money. So he comes back to me. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Tony goes back into the budget place and tells him, nah, never mind, dude. We'll just cancel the reserved car. He was like, for the rest of the week too, because we got there a day early. We went a day early, and I'll explain why. And Tony said, yeah, just cancel it altogether. Dude said, well, I already charged it. Tony said, well, you can recharge it back, put it back. Okay, I'll put it back. So he puts $400 back on. It doesn't go back on the card for 3 days. It don't matter. We were good. So it was fine. But just so you know, when you go to Aruba, do not go. If you're going to rent a car, do not go to any of the rental companies right there in front of the airport. There's a place called, baby, what's that car rental place? Supercar rental, right? Called Supercar rental. Now, yes, you do some sketchy shit. Not really. Okay. So you go and you get in the car. They got like the shuttle van. You go and you get in the van with them. They take you 3 miles down the road to where the car rental place is. It's called Supercar rental. You go in, you pay the $250, you sign it, boom, boom, boom. We was out in 5 minutes. Nice car. We had a little Nissan. Easy peasy. And it's on the back side. So you don't know they're there. But yeah, we did have to get in a shuttle van with somebody we didn't know. They could have took us. They could have kidnapped us. They could have took us hostage. But the vibes were vibing, and that's not what the vibes were. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't negative feeling. So we did that. Supercar rental is the place to go in Aruba. We paid $250, had the car all week, no problems. Got back, turned the car in. 5 minutes later, we're gone. He's taking us back to the shuttle bus is taking us to the airport. It was so smooth. And I suggest that for anybody going to Aruba. This is when we first got there. This was leaving the airport. This is us driving around. This place is called the Riu. It's the biggest high rise in Aruba. Okay, so the first night we got there, we were supposed to leave on the 3rd. A lot of my Discord people know we left the day early. The reason we left the day early is because we don't have to pay for our flight. So it kind of matters, like, if you're scheduled. Okay, so the 3rd we were supposed to leave, but when we checked the flight, there were only a couple of open seats. So we knew it would be pushing it to get on that flight. But the flight that next morning had like 11 open seats. So Tony worked something out with his work. He texted me. He was like, hey, do me a favor. It was like 10:30 at night. I was like, no, talking shit to him. He was like, please. I said, okay, what? He said, start packing. Boom, boom, boom. I packed. We're out the next morning at 5 o'clock. And we did get on the flight. It was $20 to fly there. It was how much to fly back? How much was it to fly back? 120?
Yeah, 140.
140 to fly back. Okay. So the first night we got there, we were not supposed to check into our other room, our home away from home, until the 3rd. So we booked just a room on Airbnb, right? And that's what, so we get there, we drive around for a little while, we find this cute little place to eat. It's a little hole in the wall. It's called Morocco. I don't know. They had some amazing Mediterranean food. It was so good. So that's what this is. And then this is Tony walking back to the car with the food.
Turn right here.
And this is our little Airbnb. It's in Nord, Aruba. Now, like I was telling Tony, I don't know. There's Oranjestad, there's Nord, there's Savaneta. There's different towns, and I don't know why, because the island's that tiny. You can go from one tip of the island to the next tip of the island in an hour. It would probably take you 3 hours to explore this whole island inside and out. So anyways, this is the place we got in Nord.
Yep, we turn right here.
And it's the cutest little.
Right, that's the pool house.
So the pool was behind that blue building, and it was a little private pool. It's back there behind the building. It was lit up bright blue at night. It was so cute. There was nobody there. You had to have a key fob to fob into it. Nobody, like I said, it was just me and Tony enjoying our first night. We'll leave it at that.
This little blue house is ours.
Teal?
Teal, not the blue, the teal. Isn't it cute?
Is that not the cutest little place? Now, people did live in this house. They weren't there all night, but we rented a room that had a private entrance in the back of the house.
Ew. Ew.
Isn't it cute? And I took a picture of this because it was the cutest thing ever, because we don't do this. I know some people over here do, but they just had all their little clothes hanging out there on the line at the back entrance on their little back patio. I thought it was cute. I took a picture and sent it to my Discord because it was just precious. Anyway, so we stay there for the night. We get up the next morning. We go to the cruise port area. You can see where the cruise ship is docked over here behind the flamingos. This is the cruise port, and it's also got like a marketplace full of like restaurants and hookah lounges and all that. That's the casino back here. Isn't that cute? It's just the dock. Okay. hug that flamingo. I did not get to see a real life flamingo because y'all have to, okay. I thought it was like a pass. You could go to Flamingo Island and spend the day on the island, right? Like you could just pay, take a little ferry over there. No, it turns out you had to beat the crowd. So if you wanted to go over there, you had to be up at 6 a.m. at the place where you book the tour over to Flamingo Island to get over there. You had to be there by 7, and you had to hope that there wasn't more people in front of you because it's only a select amount of people they allowed to go. So we did not do that, unfortunately. So we get up, we go to the little marketplace that y'all just seen. We just browsing around. We had some Dunkin' Donuts, and this is us getting to our new home away from home. Now, the first place we stayed was in Nord. This place is in Savaneta, and it's about 20 minutes from Nord, from where we stayed the first time.
Yeah. Oh, stinking God. Hey, puppy.
This is James.
Hey. Hey, baby.
James welcomed us in. I know we're going to show the donkeys. It's all in here, y'all. Like, this is from beginning to the end. There are certain things I didn't put in these that we didn't take videos of because we were in the moment and we didn't think to pull our phones out. But for the most part, we got a lot of our trip on video. His name is James. The owner of this Airbnb, his name is Robbie. And the Airbnb was left to him. It's like an apartment complex on the beach. The Airbnb was left to him by his father who passed away. James belonged to his father. Now, this dog is 100% an island dog. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was out there floating in the sun and I seen this dog come walk off in the beach, walk off in the water, swim around for a second, and then get out. He was just cooling himself down. I was like, I cannot believe I just seen that dog do that. He patrolled the area. He'd walk you in. He'd walk you out. He'd, every night he would come by each apartment building and check on people and check the surroundings. I mean, he just lives there. And it's just so sweet.
Hey.
Now, I did cut it a lot because y'all know I'm a big bitch, so I like wobble when I walk. So I'm sorry if it makes y'all sick. So you walk down this whole pathway and you turn left. That's our room. Oh, too fast. Okay. This is our room right here. This is our little apartment building. And this is the outdoor shower for when you come up from the beach. You take your little shower right there so you're not tracking sand in. Now, this is not no 5-star like diamond, platinum, whatever type of place. We wanted a real local island experience, and that's exactly what we got. The main thing we wanted was AC and hot water, and that's what we got. Okay, so when you walk, I'll show it more.
Oh my goodness.
The tiniest little kitchenette, but we didn't need a kitchenette. So you go in the bedroom, it's a king bed. Funny story, there's no TV in the bedroom. So the first night we slept in the bedroom, the second night we picnicked out in the living room. We took the mattress off here and put it in the living room floor. And that's where we slept for the rest of the week. And it was the most amazing experience. We picnicked out every single night.
Ready?
This is us going out. It is a Aruba bungalow. It absolutely is. Now, the boat belonged to Robbie's friend. he would come over every now and then just to check out his boat, make sure everything was good. But you could pay him a little bit extra and he'd take you over to these other little tiny islands out here. So that was cool.
Good.
We had neighbors next to us. That's who Tony was just talking to.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's my man getting some shuns. And see, right there, you could see the apartment. So there's our neighbors. They were from Canton, Ohio. And they were really cool. But that was their apartment next door to us. Now, you see where it gets dark? It's just the coral reef. It's just the reef. That's all it is. It's still completely see-through all the way out to the other island. I know I should have. I didn't think about that actually. Oh, hold on. I wanted to show y'all. Okay. So I tried to show the whole surrounding right here. This is just a hut. It has like a couch in here and everything, and then a hammock. It's just a place to chill. This is a bar. That's an apartment right here. There's an apartment further in the back where we first entered. This is the main house. This is Robbie's house. This is the house that was left to him. This is our apartment. And then the one right next door to us. It was so beautiful there, y'all. Okay, now this restaurant right here, Tony showed y'all it on a live if you were here. I didn't go over there because I didn't want them to see me staring at them and filming them, but Tony did it. Apparently, it's fun to go and eat at a restaurant where before you get up in your seat, your feet are in the water. I don't know. It's called the Fishbone. It smelled really good. But yeah, I would say that was the only awkward thing, is because about 5, 6 o'clock, you got people coming out here and sitting down for dinner while me and Tony and the other guests were snorkeling around in the background. So funny. We gave them a show, baby. We gave them a show. This is a random kitty missing hair. Robbie said it's because she lays in the sand a lot.
Hey, baby.
There's like 5 cats there. There's 3 dogs. James being the leader, it's his island.
Look, the dog's taking us back out.
James
He
was
is the
taking us
guy.
back out
He
to the
brought us
parking
in, now
lot.
he's taking
This
us
is
out.
when we spent the day on the beach. Now we were going to explore. This is where the fun comes in.
Oh.
See him? Look at Frank taking us out to the front door right here. Ain't he cute?
Is he?
No. There were lots and lots of lizards, no bugs. We fucking loved it.
Where? Oh, hey.
Now, we were told there were 3 tortoises that lived in the garden part of our Airbnb. And this was us finding the first one.
That's the great one.
Look at the tortoise. Hey. Kitty, kitty.
This is one of the other kitties. This is Tony's favorite kitty. Now, you might see a lot of like furniture sitting out like this right here. It's because that's what Robbie does in his spare time. He refurbishes furniture. He was really cool.
Hey. Oh, that feel good, don't it? Look, oh, Tony picked it up. Don't throw them towards me.
I'm not going.
Now, the reason I said don't throw them towards me is because Tony and my best friend for 25 years have a habit of wanting to throw frogs at me because I don't like frogs. Like, I love them. I just don't like that they jump towards you And so when he picked up the turtle, the first thought was, don't throw him at me. I don't know, y'all.
It's a turtle. I'm not gonna throw him.
Hey, they don't bite, right?
Yeah, they probably do.
Oh, hey.
Oh, there were so many lizards. So many.
Mm. Went back where he was. God knew what he was doing when he showed me this place because it was so.
And I that's absolutely true. God knew what he was doing when he showed us that place, because when me and Tony figured out where we were going, we had to then decide, do we want a resort experience or do we want a local experience? We chose a local experience, and there's a lot of Airbnbs that are on the island, but not quite like this one. So when God showed us this one, it was just an automatic, like, this is the one, this is where we're staying.
Searched and searched and searched and searched.
I spent days trying to find the right place.
Yep.
And God gifted
Look
us
at
with
there. Sorry.
a place
I did
that
it.
has random
One
animals
without
just
looking
hanging
at it.
around. I was about to go to the wrong car. This is Tony being a smart ass.
I totally. I got some sun today. Woo woo. But I totally got a drunk Tony on my hands, okay? So, we finna have an adventure. Oh my God. Pray for us.
By the way, there are 5.
He's so cute. He's so cute. I could just squeeze him.
5.
So this is just him trying to show. Tony was filming. He was trying to show y'all kind of like the area. But honestly, the whole island is slums. It really is. There's a few parts that have decent homes, but it's rare to find those parts. But I loved it. I loved how slummy it was.
I told him we were going to get
Tipsy Tony, he was. So this is the like all desert.
You're driving way faster.
I don't know. It looks like we're in the desert, like in the middle of
We were, Tony.
nowhere in the desert, kind of in the slums at the same time. That's police right there. Going to look for a dead body. Don't stress that part. Yeah.
What would they be walking out there to
A dead body. That's what we just said.
desert?
We just concurred that it was a dead body.
Because it was very random for the police there on the side of the road, and you see them walking out into this desert, and it's like, what are y'all going out there for? So our true crime brains think dead body.
So, like, look at in front of us is wild looking. All the sun is.
Should I floor it?
Yeah, keep it to the floor. Keep it to the floor. You know.
This is the one time I drove, and I drove until he sobered up, but this is the one and only time I drove on this island.
So this is the rough water. If you would have kept it to the floor, we'd have been so fucked. Face.
Hey!
That's a girl.
There are random dogs. There are, I don't know if they're wild, if they belong somewhere, but there are dogs everywhere. This place was meant for me, y'all.
My mama dog. Freaking cacti.
Okay. This is a pet cemetery. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked it up. I thought maybe you're not allowed to bury your pets inside your residential area in Aruba. I'm not sure. But the pet cemetery goes out here along the beach, and you're about to see all of it. It's big.
These are all the pet graves. It's a pet cemetery.
Okay, the accents in Aruba. A lot of people in Aruba speak English because it is kind of like Puerto Rico where it's Americanized. But it's literally a cultural melting pot. The main two languages spoke there is Spanish and Dutch. And then there's Papiamentos, which is Spanish and Dutch combined together. And there's there's certain people that only speak Papiamentos. There's certain people that only speak Spanish. There's certain people, like one of our bartenders, who only spoke Dutch. So there's three main languages there, right? Spanish, Dutch, Papiamentos, which is a mix of both. But then every fucking market, every fucking store on this island is Chinese. This is still the pet cemetery. You see how it goes along the ocean?
And I'll do it when I come back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you see that water splash up there?
Yeah. Look at the waves. Look at all the graves.
It was kind of ominous.
There's an access.
But at the same time it was ominous, it was kind of sweet. Because it's like, that's a pretty epic place to be able to bury your fur babies on the beach in a peaceful, serene area, you know?
Yeah.
It went for probably 3 miles.
This is literally a giant pet cemetery. Like, giant.
Look. There's like no beach right here.
There's a beach there.
You see on the other side of the land, you'll see the waves splash up. Down there at the beach, at the end. Watch.
Yeah.
This is all pet.
Wow. I would want to bury my pet down here.
Yeah.
By the beach.
For sure. Wow.
Okay, so that was the end of the pet cemetery. This is us just getting out and going and looking at the water and, the volcanic rock. Now, fun fact, not really a fun fact, kind of a sad fact, but kind of weird. 5 Venezuelan inmates escaped prison and tried swimming over to Aruba. And instead of going on the easier part of the island, I don't know if they just couldn't tell what direction they were swimming or what. They ended up on this side of the island with all the rough water. Only one of them made it, and he is now in the Arubian prison. But the other 4 were found half eaten by sharks. Nice. It's a dog cemetery. Okay.
That's crazy.
Baby, that's a lot of trash over there.
Yes, there was a lot of trash. This is what happens when you leave your like when you litter in the ocean, folks. Stop doing that shit. It washes up all up here.
Over there.
I'm gonna rewind it for a second so I can go PT.
That is crazy.
Baby, that's a lot of trash over there. Over there.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? There's a lot of moments on here. I'm just admiring my honey. I'm sorry. This was a pee break, and I tried to catch him on camera. he hears the ding on my video, and he knows exactly what I'm doing. I was learning to cut the volume down because you know when I start recording. Yay, Deep! See.
Does that mean the water used to be up here?
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, does that track?
Look, y'all.
ID?
We think those people are fucking.
No, Jessica thinks those people are fucking. We're just
Why would you come way out here
The
though?
same reason we are.
Exploring?
Yes.
What if they got murdered and just
Right.
left out?
Yeah, it might be.
Oh my god. I don't want to go too much closer.
Yeah,
Oh, look, there's another little tide pool right there. Look how pretty that is. Are you? No, baby. I don't think it's a good idea.
He just blew me a kiss. He's so stupid. I was convinced the people were in the cars fucking. I didn't think it was a good idea to walk past them, but also I wanted to go, but I didn't want to go because I had my yoga sandals on and these rocks were so hard. He had slides on and still decided to walk out there. So whatever, YOLO.
Hate him. Oh, we look back for a second. You double thinking it, bro. What's he gonna do? What if the people aren't fucking in the cars, but instead have found a flat spot down there somewhere to fuck? And Tony's walking up on.
I don't know what's wrong with my brain at this moment. I just think everybody's there to fuck. I don't know. But I told him if you go over there, you're on the very tip of the island. So we went.
That's my baby.
Looks down. Out there living his best life. I do. Maybe it's because we do stuff like that. I don't know.
Oof, gone. Can't even see them no more. He's videoing it. So I'll get that video from him and I'll show it from his view.
For real deep sea. Bye, Grandma. Have fun. Enjoy it. Let us know how the movie is.
Y'all know how we got here? We don't know either. We literally
Oh,
just
happy
decided to explore
Happy anniversary, Shelby. Oh, that's so precious.
while we was looking for dinner. We still haven't ate dinner yet.
Yeah, remember, y'all, we left to go look for dinner and ended up all the way out here. So, this is him bringing some salt back.
Oh, look, he's pumped about what he got to see. Hopefully not two people fucking, but I mean, you know. What do you got?
You know what that is?
Sea glass.
No.
What?
I'm so stupid.
Salt.
Salt.
Yeah.
How do you know that's salt? How do you know?
Watch.
Did you taste it?
What's
It's
salt?
Built
Sea
up
salt.
on the side?
So, because, see, this is the stuff that makes me love him so much because I had those yoga mat flip flops on. They are repurposed flip flops and they're made from yoga mats. They're the most comfortable flip flops ever, but I didn't trust walking on some of these rocks with them on. So because I couldn't go over there with him, he brought me that salt back to show me, and he took that video to show me.
Show you the video.
Yeah, yeah. I told him you were taking a video too.
And here's that video.
These are pools of salt. And that's dry salt. Look at that. Look at that.
And that's the chunk he brought back to me. How precious is he? But look at it. Look at all the salt.
That's so cool. This place
They
is
are.
fucking
I know, I
awesome.
love them.
What is it?
I know exactly what that is.
What is it?
Jesus of Nazareth's tomb.
Oh, you're stupid. We call it-
Don't get ate. He loves to go exploring ruins. Like, he loves it. Anything that's run down and closed up, you're not supposed to be there, he's the one to do it. What has he done found? Oh my God, he's taking forever to come out. Here he comes. It says against on the wall. Against? It says against.
Oh, is that what you're...
Well, we're not legally Granny Bassmaster, fun fact, we are not legally married, but we've been together this was our 15th year anniversary.
You mean in English?
Yeah, is that not?
No.
But I call
Oh.
him my husband and he calls me his wife.
OGAINSE.
Oh. What was in there?
A building.
What?
Yeah, there's a little building in there.
What's in the building?
Nothing. Just a
No, we're homes then. We're home.
bricked up building.
It's empty.
Yeah, ain't nothing in there. And there's a hole in the back wall that shows into a little bit of more of a cave.
Oh, Shelby, see, there's something about them Tonys, man. And I do not mean Dick Talk Tony. No, sir. He's the bad egg. He's the bad egg. But thank you so much for that, love.
You didn't go?
No,
Look
you
through
gotta
that
go.
hole.
Yeah, I looked through the hole, yeah.
What's back in the cave?
Just a little bit more of a cave.
No treasures?
No, there ain't nothing cool in there. I mean, other than it itself.
I said, there's no treasure. He said, no, other than it itself. He thinks that's a treasure. He's so cute.
It's pretty cool.
You're just a weirdo for ruins.
I am, yeah. Check it out.
Okay, so then we ended up going to a food truck. That's what we ended up eating when we were done exploring. It was
Weirdo for
called
ruins.
I am, yeah. Check it out.
In Boca something. In Boca de Todos. I don't know. It was fire. That's what I can tell you. It was fire. I got garlic shrimp, and what they do is they put it on top of a bed of fries and put like this cheese sauce and some other kind of I guess homemade sauce on top of it. It was so good. So this was mine. Tony got steak, the same thing as I got, but steak. And his was good too. And that's Honey getting ready to eat. This is us just settling in for the night. No. And you know what? We only smelt bud one time. The whole time we were there, we only smelt bud once. And it was some skunky bud. The bud, is going to give you a headache. They do not believe like how in America we can have some places it's legal, right? But where it's not legal, like here in Georgia, they only sell 0.3% or less of CBD items, right? In Aruba, it's 0.2% or less. Aruba does not even believe in menthol cigarettes. That's why the cigarettes we ended up having to buy were fruit. They were fruit. They had 2 bubbles in them. One bubble was menthol that you could crush, like a Camel Crush, right? And then the other bubble was fruit. And so you could have a fruity menthol, you could have just a fruit, or you could have just a menthol, but you could not buy a pack of Marlboro menthols. You just couldn't. They didn't have them. They had Marlboro Vista fruit fusions. That's what we smoked the whole time we were there. But we did have our gummies, so that was great. This was us the next morning, just on the porch. Took a picture. We went exploring again. This is the gold mine ruins. Yep, fruit fusion Marlboro. I mean, they were okay.
Oh, this. You did it.
I'm not going down there. Yeah, I'm not going down there. I guess that's the only way I'm going to see. I've seen it.
Tony decided to go up to the top. My fat ass was not doing all that. Just me admiring my honey again. Looks at him. I'm so precious. And this was his picture that he took from the top. And this was when we got down. We just started walking around. You can see the lava rock everywhere. But look how beautiful it is. Yeah, the water over on this side of the island is super rough. Just like the night before where we went exploring. It's all that side of the island. The water's like not safe at all to swim in. I think this was us. No, we were just checking things out right here. I'm so glad to share it with y'all, pretty is. Us being corny. Okay, so this right here, I don't understand. I don't know what it means. I didn't look it up because this was more of Tony's thing than mine. But it's stacks of rocks. Apparently it means something in Aruba. It's like a whole mile of desert beach area that is just full of stacked up rocks. This is us right here, right beside Tony. There's a ladder that goes down and it goes into a natural cave pool. So that's what we're checking out right here.
Oh, hell no.
Of course, then. See how pretty it is? You see the people right down here? That's where the cave pool is. You crawl down the ladder, crawl across the rocks over there to the cave pool, and then down into the cave pool. And it actually has a rope that you have to pull on to climb out of. But here's the picture of the cave pool. You see it? Isn't that cute? So you go down up here in the corners where the ladder is. You crawl across these rocks. You come down this ladder. There's a little bridge that takes you out there. And you can jump into the cave pool. But then the way out is this rope right here. It was really cool. This is us exploring some more. It's a little cove. We did go down in there. But you see how rough the water is just in this little cove?
What is that? Oh.
Hey, little buddy. Hey, baby.
Here's the donkeys. These are wild donkeys. I don't know where they came from. I don't know where they went. But just in the desert part of Aruba, which, I mean, the whole damn thing is a desert. But like in the empty desert space of Aruba, you would find wild dogs and wild donkeys. And this was our first wild donkey encounter. So, of course, I made Tony pull over so we could love on the donkeys. He wouldn't let me pet them because he was afraid of diseases. And at the airport, if they ask you, did you go to the donkey sanctuary? Did you go to the ostrich farm? If you tell them, yes, you went to both of those places or either one of those places, they pull you to the side and they search you even more. So I don't know what it is. You're also not allowed to bring like seashells, sand, nothing out of Aruba.
Hey, you sure are cute.
Oh,
you
no,
are. What are you doing out
Shelby.
here in the
You went into the cable. I was worried because I still have my bad ankle. I was worried, so I didn't do it. Oh my God. Thank you again for that, love. Grace said this is my favorite part. Yeah, these are Kate's donkeys. I didn't bring them home.
wild?
A wild donkey.
What are you doing out here? That one. They want to see the donkeys too. Put me with the donkey.
I wanted to, Grain.
You right next to that guy?
Yeah.
Me and Tony got in a
It's too
whole
wild,
argument
that's
over him not letting me love these donkeys.
Hey. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, you got a piece of bread?
That was actually our only argument on the island.
Oh my goodness. You got some bread? Hey. Hey. Look at him with the bread in his mouth. Hey. What are you doing?
See, right there, I went touch him right there at the end. I went to touch him, and Tony was like, I got so pissed off. I just wanted to love him.
Oh, no.
So we got back to the room, we chilled out, we got some rest, and then this was us. Hold on, this might have been us getting back.
Nice. Hey, baby.
But here's two of the other tortoises that live there, and they were there to greet us.
Look at this little one. Oh my goodness. Come here. Come here.
They were very friendly.
Come here. What? What are you doing? Oh my goodness. They're drawn to me.
Okay, yeah. This was after we got back. We got some rest and we were leaving out, right? So the tortoises were right there on us going out. Now, this is where Robbie, the owner of the Airbnb, this is where his other two dogs came and visited us. And Tony he can't understand that it's just meant to be that way. Like, these animals are drawn to me. I can't help it.
Hey. Oh, you're his pretty blue-eyed doggy.
His name's Dutchie. It made me think of our Duchess.
Robbie's.
Where do you see Robbie?
He's got the door open.
Oh, okay.
The other dog's out here. Hold on. I'm loving these fucking dogs, and you're going to stop rushing me.
This is Apple. This is Dutchie's mama.
Hey. Okay. Yeah.
So we go out, we go back to the marketplace, not the marketplace, the high-rise area, the tourist area, and we get ready for dinner. This is just pictures of the area. It's really cute out there, really lit up. We ate at Texas de Brazil. That place, have you ever seen the places where they have the meat on the large stick, and they just, if you turn your card over to green, they come by your table and shave off pieces of meat? That's what this place was. It's somewhere Tony's always wanted to eat, so we ate. But this was him showing his shirt off. It's the corniest shirt ever, but he loves it. And it says strawberry jams, but my Glock don't. And it's a frog. I don't know. But it was really good. When we go home, we settle in. This is the next morning. Of course, we rise and shine with a beer. This is their local beer. It's called Chill. And then we went out to Baby Beach. Now, if you look up Baby Beach, it's a part of the normal beaches. The only difference is the way the jetties are. It makes it to where the water is smooth. All the dark spots you see in the middle are reefs. So we didn't take many videos or pictures here because we literally threw our stuff down, put our snorkel gear on, and went to it. And we seen the coolest fish. I wish I would have took my GoPro. I don't know why I didn't think to, but the fish we seen they were amazing. So this place is called Baby Beach. It was beautiful there. And then we got a snow cone. I got a snow cone. He got I can't remember what he got. I think he just got a Coke. I got a snow cone. He got a Coke. And I had never had a snow cone made with ice cream. Like they mixed. I don't know. It was weird. It was a snow cone with vanilla ice cream and some kind of drizzle on top. It was chef's kiss amazing. So we go back to the room after Baby Beach. We take a nap. We get up. We go back out to the tourist area. And this was, I don't even remember the name of the restaurant, but it was an Italian restaurant. And it was really good too. I took this picture because Honey's gamer tag on Xbox is Soprano. And his email is Soprano. And he was sitting right in front of the Sopranos piano bar. And I thought that was cute. The piano bar was amazing as well. I mean, that guy couldn't sing for shit. He couldn't sing for shit, but it was still fun. This is the bruschetta we bought there at the Italian restaurant. It was like legit real bruschetta. It was really good. Put that tomato up there, baby. It was so good. This was my pasta. It was beef tips and I don't know, just beef tips and pasta. He got veal. So that was his veal, and it came with like some kind of sauce on top. It was really good. Then we went to the casino, and I took this picture. I didn't take many pictures. I don't think I took any pictures of the casino except this one. And it's because, look at that. It looks like George. Does that not look just like George? A shave ice? Well, it was fire. It was so good to eat. So we went to the casino. We pulled 200 out. We came back with 340. So we went up 140. And then we went to a gas station to get cigarettes, and they gave Tony cash back. And what's it called? What's the money called?
What's what?
The Aruban money?
Florence.
So this was some that they gave back. So we kept it to give to Caden, but I thought it was really cute. It's got a sea turtle and a fish. We got him lots of Aruban money. And there's the gold mine ruins that you seen in the video earlier. It's on the back of it. Here's some of their Aruban coins. And then we also got some square coins. This was not the same day. This was the next day. We just went out to the market and was checking everything out. Thought this little Cuban car was cute. So settling in for the night. There's a few pictures of cars, this one and the next one, because Tony's into the import scene. And Aruba has cars that we've never seen before and cars that you can't get here in America. And so these two pictures are of those cars. Okay, so this is when we went out and we had a shopping day. And we found a little coconut cart on the side of the road. He was handing out coconut waters. It was disgusting. Just saying. I don't know. I know. Like the coconut water you buy in the stores tastes okay. This tastes like salt water. So we threw it out immediately. It was for the experience. I don't know if he got some premature coconuts or what, but it did not taste good at all. So we spent this evening after shopping. After shopping and trying the coconuts, because we went and got us some new perfume and cologne and some cigars, some Cuban cigars. After all that, we went back, we swam and snorkeled some more. And we are not believers of being in the ocean at sunset, because that's when the big predators come closer to shore, right? But this evening we felt safe enough. We stayed in the water and we literally enjoyed the sunset together in the water, and it was amazing. This is something I will never forget. There's James. There's James. He's just chilling with me. I did let him inside a couple of times. He came inside and got on the couch and let me give him belly rubs until Tony kicked him out. Rude. This was on our way out. We was going to the bar. So after the sunset, we went, we put our clothes back on from shopping that day and just went out to a bar. And on our way out, we seen the turtles. Look at them. This is where they sleep. The turtles sleep right here. And it was so cute. They were just in there sleeping. So they walk around the garden area all day. And when it's bedtime, they just go get in their little turtle hut. I just thought that was cute as hell. When we went to the bar. No. We did not go to the bar this night. So we enjoyed the sunset. We went shopping. We enjoyed the sunset. We got ready again and we went to this authentic local restaurant. Like when we asked Robbie, our Airbnb host, like, where do locals eat? This is the place he told us. It's called The Rovers. I know I talked about it in my other live. This place was so cool. So you go up to the window, and I didn't get that part on video, but you go up to the window, you find out what the fish is of the day. You can get prawn, or you can get fish, or you can get both. Well, what they do, they had amberjack and what was the other fish? Barracuda and amberjack for the fish of the day, and then prawns. So we got about a little over a pound of prawns, and then we got one each of the barracuda and the amberjack. And they pull it all out. It's all raw right there. They pull it out. They show you what you're getting. You go to the next window, you pay for it. Then you go to the next window, which is the bar where you can get your regular drinks or your alcohol. And then you go seat yourself. Look at that old ass jukebox, y'all. I was in love. We got our beer. Yes, the prawns were so good. They were a mess to clean, to take the heads and feet and all that off. but they were so good.
Him's getting beer. Here, hand me limes. I'll carry them.
Oh, and you'll hear the birthday music playing in the background right here. Fun fact, birthday music, like if it's your birthday, they sing it to you 3 times. They sing it to you in Spanish, they sing it to you in Dutch, and then they sing it to you in Papiamentos, which is the combination of Spanish and Dutch.
Look at the fishes, baby.
Okay, so this is where they take your order and they cook it up all up for you right here. Isn't that cool? You go seat yourself.
I did.
It's me just admiring myself.
This place is great.
Okay, so this is their cornbread. It's really like a pancake, but not. I don't know. It's kind of like a pancake, but when you tell them the fresh fish you want, they ask you, do you want cornbread? Do you want onions and vinegar? Do you want tartar sauce? You tell them yes, yes, no, whatever you want. So we got the cornbread, we got the red onion and vinegar over here, and then tartar sauce. That Aruban heat, I love Aruba heat. That mango sauce, that shit's hot. So we got prawn, amberjack, barracuda, and it's all on a bed of fries. We demolished that shit. And then this is where you feed your scraps to. What are these? Tarpon?
Yeah.
These are tarpon that hang out here for when you get done eating, you feed them your scraps.
God. You gonna throw it? No, don't do it all at once. Oh my God. Okay,
They're
so are these
huge.
pet tarpon?
No, they're just smart.
Or do these come down there too, to where we're at? Do these come to where we're at? You can see our place.
So yes.
So that blue light right here in the middle at the front of that boat in the background, that's where we stay. So at this point, I'm concerned that these big ass tarpon come down there to our place. It was 2 doors down from us. Ugh.
You see the blue light?
So yes.
This close?
I can tell y'all, I've snorkeled so much, I would have flipped my shit if I would have came across one of those tarpon in our area.
I love you like that.
Will you give me a monster and
Yeah.
cigarette?
Yeah. Love you.
I love you.
Oh my goodness.
So then afterwards, we decided, are we old or are we young? And we decided we're young for the night. So we went to this bar back in the tourist area. So we left our local area, went to the tourist area. We had some lemon drop shots.
Thank you.
Per usual. Y'all know we always have lemon drop shots. And then we walked across the street to another bar. What'd you forget? Oh. You got your wallet? So right there in the background, so see, this is across from where we ate the night before, because that's the Sopranos piano bar right there in the background. I love you too. And we did enjoy our time at that bar. We did some dancing, some drinking. It was like elbow to elbow deep in that bar. Then it started raining, so we kind of just danced in the rain. I don't know. And then we went home. This was us waking up again the next morning. We went and kayaked. That's me out there on the kayak, canoe, whatever. We floated around. We spent the day in the water. Tony got me floating. This was that night. This was the last night. We got all prettied up and went to a restaurant on the way to the tourist part of the island. This place was beautiful. And you can hear the woman singing in the background, and she just had the most beautiful voice. She's sitting right here in the middle. It was so pretty. And that's him, of course, catching me off guard, per usual. And there's the singer in the background again. This was BLT. It was just shreds of lettuce with cheese, tomato, and bacon on top. And we got coconut shrimp. I had mahi mahi, and he got a surf and turf. And then we went home for the night. Now, I will say, I wish I would have got it on video, but I didn't. But it's something I will remember for the rest of my life. Because we had our dinner, and then we had espresso martinis and our desserts and everything. But before we even had our dinner, Tony was like, I gotta go use the bathroom. I was like, all right, cool. So next thing I knew, I heard, Jessica, this is for you for your 15th anniversary. And it was from Tony. He had went to that singer and told her it was our 15th anniversary. She shouted me out. She told me how much, like, I guess he told her what to say. I don't know, but it was very romantic, and she told me how much he loved me and that he was proud of where we are today. And oh my God, I lost it. Because she started singing, what's that song? Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. That song, I think it's Shania Twain. But that's like every time we hear that song, I'm like, baby, can you believe like look at us. We were childhood friends. We were besties in high school. There was nothing ever romantic. And now look at us. And so that's always been our song. And she sang it for us. And I was just a weeping fucking mess, y'all. A weeping mess. I wish I would have got it on video, but it will be in my memory forever. It's something I will never ever forget, but it was the most precious thing ever. Makes me want to cry thinking about it. It was just so. So this was the next morning before our flight. We went and got breakfast, which is pretty much just a normal breakfast, right? Pancakes, eggs, bacon, hash browns. And then we tried Dutch coffee. And there's like this cookie that comes with the Dutch coffee. I don't know if you're supposed to put it in the Dutch coffee or dip it in the Dutch coffee. I'm not sure. I dipped it and then ate it. But the way it softened up so easily, I think I was probably supposed to put it in the Dutch coffee and stir it around because it dissolves. But the Dutch coffee, the Dutch know what they're doing with that coffee. It was so good. This was before we headed to the airport. We went out and just did some more sightseeing. And then we headed back to America. And that was it. That was our whole trip. I was a mess. Still the one, yeah. Still the one. Still the one that I love. Oh my God. He came back to the table when I heard my name. I was like, oh my God. No. Oh my God. No, he didn't. He came back to the table. I said, I hate you, but it was really love. I was crying so hard. Oh, he was like, I'm glad I did it, but I didn't mean to make you, cry so hard in front of all the people sitting next to us. I was like, it's okay. It's okay. I will never forget it to the day I die. Like, that will be a huge moment in my memory bank. So thank y'all so much. It was literally the best trip. First trip out of the country, and it was just everything. He made it everything. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it up now. Oh. I'm back to work tomorrow, so back to reality. It was hard leaving. Yes, we sure can, Nicole. We sure can. It was so hard to leave, y'all, because I felt like we were in this dream bubble. And I just didn't want to leave it because mine and his schedules are so fucked up. We don't nearly get that much time together like we did in Aruba. So it was like coming home was bittersweet. Like, I was excited to see my fur babies, my feathered babies, and my human baby. But I just didn't want to leave the dream bubble with him. So the last morning consisted of a lot of crying because I knew we were coming back to reality. And I didn't want to come back to reality. And I'm still struggling with it a little bit because, like, I go back to the 9 to 5 tomorrow. He goes back Thursday. And it's just like, ugh. Man. Eventually it will be that every day's in. That's what we're working so hard for now, retirement. Like we want to stay in that dream bubble forever. Yeah, I think so. That's what I've been told too, that when you leave such a magical place like y'all, there was that island, they call it one happy island. It literally is one happy island. Everybody is always happy. Everybody's always positive. It don't matter where you go on the island, you're going to see somebody dancing at any time of the day in their own little world. And it's just, it really is such a positive space. And then to know that we're coming back here, early retirement, baby. Hey, Fanya, yeah, I know. I know. I'm so grateful, and we were so blessed to have this opportunity. Oh, I was a blubbering mess the morning we were leaving. And I think Tony was a little bit of a blubbering mess without the blubber, like he was feeling it too. Like we didn't want to leave the good vibes, the positive energy. I agree, Zen. I try to look at it that way, one shot. I really do. Like, I don't even want to go back to work. And I think that goes back to what Kate was saying, is that depressed state you get in when you come back. That's where I'm at right now. I don't want to go back to work. I just don't. But I'm a big girl. I'm going to suck it up, deal with it, and we're going to keep working towards having more of these bubble moments, because it really was. But the last morning, that's all that kept going through my head, is like, oh man, we're about to go home. And that's when it set in that we were in like this dreamland, this alternate universe, it was crazy. I don't know. It was my first time experiencing that. I'm sure it was his first time experiencing that, because we've never been, like out of the country together and on a vacation, just me and him. So it was just super magical. Whew. Super magical. And I just hope that for everyone else. Yeah, that's what I keep being told. Like, thank you, Jenly. I keep being told once you fully get back in it, like once I go back to work tomorrow and start the grind again, I'll be back to normal. But it's just getting there. The last 2 days since we've been home, I've been, getting the house in order, getting stuff going, and kind of just chilling and getting ready to start back tomorrow. It's okay, yeah. I know, Deets, we need to stay in this forever. Never leave that bubble. I love you too, Granny. Well, thanks for renewing. Yep, you've always been a member. You don't have to do that. No, especially that last night dinner, and he had her sing that song to me. It just, because it's so true. Like, people didn't think that, childhood friends could go the extent that we have. A lot of people around us didn't. So that song just rings so true for me and him. He does. He loves me more. He loves me more than I deserve. I can tell you that. He's just the most amazing human being. Anyways, okay. Yes, and I am at 7K. Yes, I am. Let's watch George twerk a little.
Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Move that ass. Let the right go work that ass. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Twerk, 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 twerk that ass. Come on.
Yay to 7K. I appreciate that, y'all. Thank y'all for loving me and supporting me and all the things. Being interested in how mine and Tony's trip went. Like, I just love y'all. Yeah. We travel very well together. It was easy peasy. And also, I did not have to take a Xanax on the flight home. I did just fine. I got on the flight. I did fine going up. I didn't pass out this time. Everything went great. I mean, we had a little more turbulence on the way home, but it wasn't that frightening. You know, it wasn't like, oh my God, scare me. But yes, 15 years with Tony, 7K now on the YouTubes, and it's only up from here, baby. Yeah, no, it didn't. Thank God, Bridget. Only up from here. Thank y'all for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like. Replay, if you got anything to add, let me know in the comments. I will catch y'all on the flip side. Thanks for being here. Bye.
So if you ever feel lost or caught in a bind, just think of Jones and you'll surely find that the simple life's the one that's truly free. In a hippie hut, just like Jones and you see.